Students who've experienced trauma need a set of tools to help them self-soothe and self-regulate. But what are those tools and what should you be doing? You're going to learn all about that right now. Hi, everybody. I'm Lee Hall from Literacy Teachers, and I'm all about helping you inspire, motivate, and change how your students read and write for academic success. In this video, you're going to learn 5 tools that you can use to help your students who've experienced trauma self-regulate and self-soothe so that they can be full participants in your classroom. And Erin Silcox is going to tell us what those tools are.
I want to start with a disclaimer. Any of the tools that I'm about to share with you are privileges for students, and there's a balance in maintaining that with them. These are things that they can use to help self-soothe, to help them regulate, to help de-escalate. They can easily become favorable activities for the students and things that they can sneakily try to use to get out of work. So make sure that you have something in place with students so that they understand the purpose and the limitations of their use of these tools for self-regulation. So while it's counterintuitive, I would encourage you to set a boundary and let students know that they can lose the privilege if they abuse it. Set time limits on how long they can use the tools for, and then make sure to reward positive and appropriate use of the tools. Another thing to know going into this video is that all of these tools are meant to use a physical component of the body to help students gain control of their mind. So the first thing I'll share with you is meditation. So make sure that you have an internet independent device. I like to call it that, something like an iPod that's not connected to the internet with meditations downloaded onto it. Make sure that they're quick and easy. So I like to do touch point meditations. You can probably develop with students what their favorite kinds of meditations are and make sure they're pretty quick, 5 to 10 minutes, and that they're, once again, easy. So the next one would be rocking motions with a weighted blanket if possible. This can include a hammock, a rocking chair, a big inflatable ball that they can sit on, or another seat with a rocking motion. The combination of the blanket, the weighted blanket, and the rocking device should be easy to access, out of the way, not a distraction to other people, and be limited to 5 or 10 minutes. That should be enough to help students get back under control. The next thing is juggling or yo-yos. Have maybe a teacher's aide take the student into the hallway or somewhere that's not distracting and have them set a timer and practice juggling or using the yo-yo. And the rhythmic motion of these activities provides them with a focal point outside of their body that can help them to self-regulate. The next one is essential oils. So try to keep several relaxing essential oils like bergamot, ylang ylang, lavender, chamomile in your desk. And this one I like to do preemptively. You can start to see a student get agitated. They might be moving towards shutting down or acting out. And I would know at that point, usually if you get to know a kid, you know what their favorite essential oil is, and you bring it over to them. Just ask them to open their palms, sprinkle it into their palms, a couple drops, say, rub it together, breathe it in, and that can allow them to, once again, get something that's outside of their body that's also something promotes relaxation to distract them for a moment and start to reset their internal workings. So the next one is music, and just like guided meditations, I like to have a few, not just a few, but several, a couple, maybe 100 songs or so on a CD or on an iPod that students can just grab and go sit, ideally in the rocking chair or on the floor or something, and listen for 5 or 10 minutes to relaxing music and then rejoin. And a key point that I kind of alluded to a moment ago is that these activities can be done together. The more things you can kind of add on to the plate, the faster the student should probably be able to return to class. So, for example, get a student rocking, give them essential oils to smell, get them a weighted blanket, and they can also listen to music at the same time and really settle their bodies, settle their minds, and be able to rejoin. So if you like this video, click here for the next one.